Welcome to the last part of our tense lessons on tenses. The last part, the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. That's the last of all the tenses we've been doing. What is the future perfect tense? What is future perfect tense? It's a verb tense showing that an action or event will be completed. Not just simply begun. Will be completed, not just simply begun at some particular point or time in the future. That you have an action that is coming, but when the action will begin and or end, you will know. It will be shown, it will be stated. So you see that it tells of two times. Two times. What's that, the two times? It tells of either when the action will begin in the future or when the action will end in the future. When the action will begin and or end in the future. So it tells two times. When the action will begin, one, or when the action will end, will be completed. It tells two times in the future. Okay? The helping verbs will have added to the third form. The helping verb you will have. That is like, if talking about I'm in the third person, you add will have. Okay? So, if it's first, you say you shall have. So, the helping verbs will have are added to the third form, the perfect participle. Now, let me say it again, that in past perfect tense, you are talking about an event or an action, an activity that will begin in future, but the time it will begin and or end will be stated. It's unlike the simple future tense. In simple future tense, you just say, I will go. When? It's not stated. When you are going, when you will finish the action, it's not stated. In the future continuous, the same thing. Only that the future continuous is an action that will begin in future and will continue for some time. It has gerund. But in future perfect, which I am more comfortable with in the tenses, that is in the tenses, in most of the tenses, because it states, it pins you down to a particular time of the action beginning in future or ending in future. So two times. Now, let's go through that again. We say future perfect tense is a verb tense showing an action, showing that an action will be completed, not just begun. It's not, the action will not just begun in future, but it may also show you when that action will be completed. In other words, it's showing you when an action will begin in future and when that action may likely end. Two times there. That is what we call future. So you don't tell me, I will come. When? If you say, oh, I will, by tomorrow afternoon, I shall have given you the money. Fine, I'm good. I'm okay with that. Don't say me, I will give you the money. But when? Or I will call you. When? I will come. When? Oh, by Tuesday next week, I shall have called you. Fine. That's okay. That's future perfect. By next week, Monday, I shall have finished the work. We will have done this by Tuesday next week. That is future perfect. So, in future perfect, it's showing you an action that will be completed. It's not just begin. It's not just that the action will be begun, no, or will begin in future, but it's showing you when the action will be completed at some particular point in time in the future, point or time in the future. So it tells you two times. That is when the action will begin and when the action will be completed. So the helping verb there will have You put will have, you add will have when to the third person. So the helping verbs will have are added to the third person, the perfect participle. To the third form, the perfect participle. Now let's take some examples. By class time tomorrow, Abby will have corrected her papers. You see, it's an action that will happen in future, but it's fixing the time it will happen. By class time tomorrow, something would have been completed. Amy would have corrected her papers by class time tomorrow. Number 2, I shall have finished my birthday. I shall have finished my birthday by 12 o'clock. I shall have finished my birthday party by 12 o'clock on Wednesday next week. By 12 o'clock on Wednesday next week, I shall have finished my birthday party. I shall have finished my birthday party. Now it's telling you a party that will come, but when it will finish, when it will end, it's stated in future. I shall have finished my birthday party by 12 o'clock on Wednesday next week. Oh, by next month, by the 12th of next month, I shall have done with the assignment. I shall have completed the assignment. By 6 o'clock tomorrow, I will have traveled. I shall have traveled to Farafenni. I shall have traveled to Enugu. You see that? So it's fixing the time, which I'm more comfortable. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, I will call you. No. It said, I will call you when? By 12 o'clock on Monday, I would have called you. I shall have called you. I would have called you. By 12 o'clock on Monday. So that is the perfect tense. That is the future perfect tense. Excuse me. That is the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense, an action that will be completed, not just begun, at a particular point in time in the future. At a particular point or time in the future. It takes up 2 times. That is when an action will begin and when it will be completed, all in the future. The helping verbs will have are added to the third form, that is the past participle. And we have some examples there. By class time tomorrow, I shall have corrected, Amy will have corrected her papers. I shall have finished my birthday party by 12 o'clock on Wednesday next week. An action that will happen, when it will happen, and or when it will end is all stated, it's all known. That is what we call past perfect, future perfect tense, future perfect tense. If you like our video, please share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. Please support our community-based adult literacy program. Support our community-based adult literacy program. We are soliciting for support because we are using a rented building and that is making the cost very high. Please support our literacy, community-based literacy program. Share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.